Hey, did you get my message about me changing the
Hey!
opening?
Hold on, let me fix this thing for a second. Konbanwa! Oh, wait a minute. You're getting feedback on your end. I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all to the Shogun's tent. The show in which those that build and improve the culture are put on a pedestal, while those that destroy and pervert are put to the sword. This is the November 18th edition of the Shogun's Tent, and I am, of course, the bane of the woke, the harbinger of heritage, the mad Shogun, RealAaronAlexander, and I only got one retainer here in attendance, Snowman. How you doing tonight, my man?
Pretty good.
Okay, there we go. Just had to bring the browser up here. I don't know. Oh my word, what a fucking week, man. It's like got a lot of weird shit, and you know what? I'm not even ready yet. But while you do that, we have an opening statement, and I think the floor is going to be yours, Snow. That is, if your mic is working.
I am done. I was just working with stuff on the speaker because, as you said, we were having problems. But
Yeah. All right, fire one ready.
turns out, if you got to notice soon enough, and this is just very recent news, like 10 hours ago, but I just found it like an hour ago. How much of a fan of emulation are you?
Well, considering how profligate these gaming companies have been in the last decade, yeah, I stand by it.
You're enough, because someone is actually making an emulator for PlayStation 2 games for the Android. And it's about damn time they did it. In fact, I gave you a link on the theater, I think.
All right,
Or was
give
it
me a
newsstand?
All right, I'll check in a moment here because I gotta. But I'm going fast and loose this week, man. Fast and loose. All right. I believe, yeah, it's on. Hey, Coops, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm here. I just woke up, actually.
Damn, I thought we were doing a duet this week, but that's all right. You're just in time for the opening statement, and I'm gonna pop this up in a moment. Give me 1 second. Damn it! Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out here. Ah, here we go. Okay. I believe this is I believe this is what you wanted to show me.
Ether
SX2, yes. So, explain to everyone what this is about.
This is an alpha build, so no one can really download it except for the devs. But they released 2 videos on YouTube. Well, 2 videos about it on YouTube. They released one, and some other guy released another. But so far, what we've seen is quite impressive because it plays PlayStation 2 games not so perfectly, but you gotta remember this is alpha build of the emulator. This is alpha build. This is not even open beta yet.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, it's already beaten its competitor, Damien. Which, by the way, Damien emulator for the PS, for Androids that emulate PS2 games is complete utter fucking spyware because it not only wants to go in your storage, which all emulators that want to play your ROMs and ISOs well, you gotta let them in storage. But this thing wants more information from you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a reason I call it spyware. Even though it's technically not spyware because you're the one downloading it and actually allowing it in.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam. It's like, okay, we'll get you all these nice get to play your PS2 games on your Android, but guess what? I'm gonna basically I'm gonna see if you got any credit card information in there.
Actually, I don't know what the price for dating is, but they charge you money. Meanwhile, either SX2 is completely free. It's open source instead of closed source like Damien is, and all it's going to ask is for your storage, so it can play the ISOs. From what I got.
Yeah, of course.
So already, this thing is so much better than Damien. But the thing is, its alpha build is actually running the games better than Damien is.
Nice.
And the reason for that is it's really a fork from the PlayStation 2 emulator for the PC. They just trying to change it so it's playable on the playable on the Android tablets. Which, given that, you gotta have at least a very powerful phone or tablet to play this game. You gotta have at least a Snapdragon 845.
Oh, yeah, that's fair enough.
But from what I've seen from the videos, oh my god. It's already a huge massive improvement from what I've seen from the Damien emulator. And it's just alpha build. Think what happened years down the road when they get up to like, I don't know, like patch 3.04 or something like that.
Yeah, that'll cut Damien out. They'll cut Damien out like a motherfucker. They'll either do one of two things: either force him to drop all his bullshit, or he'll become a grifting little bitch and try to screw it up somehow. Well, whoever's behind that software.
It's
But-
nice.
Yeah,
Don't see an actual competitor.
But that's good news, especially if you're into emulation. Personally, I would stick to desktop emulation. But if you're one of those people that want to play their damn PS2 games on your phone, knock yourself out, folks.
Especially when PS2 is completely fucking everything up with those.
Oh,
You can literally play the real deal Grand Theft Auto games of the PlayStation 2 era on your phone, thanks
yeah.
to even SX2.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll be talking about GTA later on in the stream.
The reason I want to do this instead of rant I was originally planning to do is this is some hella good news.
Yeah, we need some fucking white pills right now.
This is really good news. And it's great for me because sometime in the future I'm trying to get a pretty good tablet. Maybe a Samsung Tablet 8. And by 8, I mean S8.
But yeah, we'll see how it develops going forward. But from what you're saying, it looks like they're gonna get their show on the road. And Damien, clean up your goddamn app.
Because for years they've been resting on their laurels. I mean, whatever. Point is, they've been lazy.
Yeah, basically they're participating in the Vince McMahon challenge. So,
Well, they're the only game in town for PlayStation 2 games emulation on Android.
yeah. And that's no good. That is no good. And their whole grift is about to be taken down. But anyway, it's good to see. Good to see something like that. And before we get on to the news, I do want to apologize that the final part of my Hyper Metroid playthrough, well, it didn't make it on there because let's just say I jumped the gun on trying to put in the replay on Odyssey, and that VOD for some reason got lost. So it's a shame too, because you would have seen me found a way to destroy the Dragon, which was power bombs, and then have me make a 10-minute long escape from a Zebes. Jesus Christ. I did not know that fucking escape was going to be that fucking long and a goddamn slog. And if you fuck up once, back you go.
Yeah, what really pissed me off with that escape scene?
That what?
The fact you have to do the escape sequence, whatever.
Yeah, not only that, you have to fight Mother Brain, which Mother Brain was actually quite fucking easy. Compared to all the bosses? Yeah, really.
You had to do the speed boost challenges.
Oh yeah, the fucking speed boost bullshit, yeah. Oh my word. What a fucking nightmare that was. But,
that killed a solid minute.
Oh, definitely.
A solid minute of your time while you try to escape.
Yeah, really.
I think your first time took 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, it did.
I think that's what killed you.
Yep. Yeah, but then I figured it out the second go around, and then boom. At least I managed to get the Edacoons and such out of there. But if it ever pops up on it, I'll put it on there. Otherwise, unfortunately, it's lost. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. So, yeah, there's no chat's a fucking desert. Jesus. Anyway, let's get on to the news. And we have some good news on this front here. Unfortunately, Richard Donner, legendary director of the Lethal Weapon series, has passed away last year. No, it wasn't last year, it was this year. It was in July, I believe. But the good news is the project's going to continue, and guess who the director's going to be?
Isn't it Mel Gibson or something like that?
Yep. Mel's gonna be on the director's chair, and it looks like it's definitely the last Lethal Weapon movie. It's probably sort of one of those one for the road movies. And you know what? This is great news considering the project. And of course, the internet, well, they went on their bitch fest.
Of course.
Yeah. So according to this, the project was put in limbo when Richard Donner, who helmed at all the Lethal Weapon movies since its inception in '87, died at 91! Damn! He was that old? I thought he was younger than that. But long life to him, shit.
That's a year older than me?
No, I'm talking... Yeah, but like I said, Richard Donner was 91 years old? Damn. Shocked me, but anyway, change of the guard has been in the works for months and was blessed, if not instigated, by Lauren Schuler Donner, the widow of Richard Donner, and Dan Lin will be producing. So no Jeffrey Boehm, no Shane Black. Let's see here. Oh no, Joel Silver. I think he did the producing for the Lethal Weapon series actually. The screenplay was done by Bowman Black. Okay, so Gibson said when you say when he was developing the screenplay, he got pretty far along with it, and he said to me one day, "Listen, kid, if I kick the bucket, you will do it." And I said, "Shut up." And yes, he did pass away, but he did ask me to do it, and at the time I didn't say anything. He said it to his wife and to the studio and the producer, so I will be directing the 5th one. So basically, Richard Donner drafted him. And let's put it to you this way, and Mel Gibson's no stranger to directing movies. Not the fact that he directed one of the greatest historical pieces ever, even though it took liberties with it, Braveheart. Also directed Passion of the Christ and a few other movies, if I'm not mistaken. Now the question is, Snow, check your mic again.
You still do. I just put it on. I just make sure the speaker won't actually pick up your voice.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. As I was saying,
It's picking up your voice. That's why I shut it down.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, now the question I have to ask for, and I know this is like the big elephant in the room, considering this actor. I wonder how they're gonna how the chemistry is gonna suffer between him and Danny Glover, because politically they're fucking opposites. I mean, they've worked together for decades, but still, I want to figure out if that's put a damper on their friendship or something.
That hurts.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, because as you know, Danny Glover has said some really stupid shit in the last few decades, right? And my question is, how I wonder if this will fuck up the chemistry, or they'll put any bullshit aside and just do this shit, you know? Try to relive some of that chemistry one more time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. So Snow, you got any thoughts on that? And his mic's muted. Looks like he's taking a TO. Oh boy. So, but yeah. I honestly, I do. Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I put the headphones on.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I want to get your thoughts. I really want to get your thoughts on this, Snow.
Mel Gibson's actually directing the film, because that is the best thing that could happen right now.
Yeah, Richard Donner pretty much willed it. Now, like I said earlier, I'm wondering how the whole situation with Danny Glover is gonna figure out. Because like I said, those two are political opposites. Now the question is, I hope it didn't put a damper on their chemistry or their friendship or anything. I just hope to God it doesn't.
I hope so too.
Because I do want to see them do sort of the one more for the road type deal, especially especially this comes in the wake of the TV show, which I thought was pretty good. I like Damon Wayans and who's the first guy who played Riggs. I thought he was a lot better than whoever replaced him with, because he got he got crazy or some shit on set or something. Apparently Snow's having some difficulties here tonight. Damn.
And I'm still trying to wake my ass up.
I'm still getting used to it.
Well, anyway. So I'm hoping this goes through. I mean, this is a franchise that should be treated with respect. And on a side note, I've been hearing all over Twitter about the results of Ghostbusters Afterlife. It seems we might have a winner on that one.
It looks like a solid winner. By the way, how's my voice now?
Okay, it's good now, but still, I'm looking forward to seeing it through the high seas, of course, because I can't fuck around with theaters in this state. You gotta remember that. But anyway, moving on. Yeah. But anyway, moving on. We have this kid that I'm about to show you. Not even hit double digits, and already she's become a mad lass. Check this out.
Over 30 times.
Yes. After suspending an 8-year-old girl 38 times because she wouldn't wear the face diaper, and then getting witnessed by the Chad governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, the school board finally decides to bend the mandate. Yeah, no shit.
She gets suspended nearly 40 times, and now they changed the policies.
It goes to show you that this ain't really about your health. It's never was.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but this is proof, folks. The minute you stop complying is the minute they stop the bullshit. But anyway, School District of Palm Beach County has dropped its mask mandate, and the district has previously suspended a second grader 38 times for violating the mandate. Her name is Fiona Lascelles, and she went to a school board event on September 22nd and basically told the board, I ain't changing my way. You can suspend me all the hell you want. I ain't wearing your face diaper. I ain't wearing your mouth hijab.
Yeah. I like her. I like her parents.
Yeah. And not only that, you do it in Florida, so of course the governor went to bat for her. She met up with her, and then basically, now it had to get worse before it got better, because on the October 7th meeting, they wanted to impose fines for school districts mandating those who wear masks. Actually, they were going to put fines on those who imposed that. So I think it was not only the little girl that made them cave. I think it's the fact that DeSantis basically said, "Knock it off, or we're gonna fine your ass." So, I mean, credit to where it's due, but yeah. This kid gets a cheers from me because, you know.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Oh my word. So, damn. You still okay, Snow? I still can't hear you.
I'm still here. I was letting you talk.
I don't know what's going on.
I didn't want to interrupt you.
Well, anyway. So, Fiona was a bit visibly shy during the interview, but DeSantis helped her through the question how her friends felt, and it said that her friends wore them at school because they had to, but did not like them. So, as I've always been saying, why the fuck would you mask your kids? This is child abuse. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, they decided to face covering opt out for parents, apparently. But anyway. What's your thoughts on this, Snow?
I think it's something simple. The little girl and her family should be suing the school.
I think that would be a
All
good
that
idea. At this
is just trying to her education, and that's just wrong.
Yeah. And besides, even if your school board's getting cleaned up, remember, kids, homeschool your children. You'll thank me for it. Anyway, let's move on here. We have some more tomfoolery considering Cowboy Bebop. The Netflix version, I should say. It turns out a costume designer, or what is mainly the culprit here. Apparently, he didn't want Faye overtly sexualized. So, I still can't hear you, man. Yeah, something's up with your mic for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's actually weird.
Well, still.
Let me try increasing the gain on it.
Yeah, fix the game, please. But, anyway.
How is the game?
What's up?
How is the game?
Okay, it's fine now. You're just gonna have to project your voice a little. But anyway, well, anyway, Jane Holland, the costume designer, assigned to do work for a Netflix live-action Cowboy Bebop adaptation. And by the way, drink for fucking Netflix anime adaptations. So she expressed in an interview her refusal to follow the source material because she became offended by Faye Valentine's skimpy attire of fucking course. Jesus Christ. Her strange logic as to why balance a force any halfway intelligent human to a state of perpetual confusion. So apparently here's what she said. The sort of threads I was pulling on to kind of draw it together came to the same place and the same thought process I had to go to the makes for Spike and for Jet. I feel it's respectful rendition of the anime. Bullshit. I do have to say, as a woman, I felt resistant to the idea of the lead female character being gratuitous or overly sexualized. Then why the fuck did you take the job, you fucking Harridan? Jesus Christ.
You see, this is why I always question these people that wants to take jobs that are far away from their personal interests.
Of course. Like I said, it's agitprop. That's what their whole game is.
Seriously, why did she take the job in the first place? The whole point of the character is to be sexualized. That's how she does her job.
Exactly. But of course, yeah, go ahead.
She gets the info they give to the other guys who basically serve as muscle.
Exactly. But you know, there's two. I think it's two things. One, Netflix. I mean, I appreciate them holding their own fucking Chappelle, but you still need to get rid of the detritus out of your company. And B, they must have control of the fucking HR, because of course they give her a job. I bet you there was like 20 more people more qualified to take this job, but no, they got to bring this Harridan in. Jesus fucking Christ. But still, considering the whole deal with considering the whole deal with that shit, I do see a train coming. God damn it!
Oh my God!
Oh my word! Hold on, I wonder if my shit's coming in correctly. Jesus fucking Christ! Yeah. But anyway, But like I said, it's trash, son. And of course, it says it's making their way tomorrow, but I bet you they're all just gonna go on there and 1-star the damn thing. Fucking clowns. Excuse me?
The adaptation should have never been made.
You can say that for all of their anime adaptations. They're just trying to cash it in because no one wants to watch their shit no more. Well, anyway. Yeah, really. Anyway, for this next one, well, it is time once again for the ass hats of Activision. Phenomena. Activision fucking sucks. This is why. Yeah. Speaking of Kotick. Hold on a second. Oh, why did I change the damn thing? Oh, anyway. It seems Kotick might be on his last legs.
Oh, yes.
This is the same situation. Yeah, this is the same situation the Chicago Blackhawks were in. Okay? And heads rolled because of this. Now the same shit's happened to Activision. It looks like shareholders want his head.
Yeah, they see all the scandals and they want to get rid of him.
Well, anyway, a lawyer of a former employee of Sledgehammer Games, an Activision studio who did some of the Call of Duty games, I believe, alleged in the email that her client has been raped in 2016 and 2017 by her male supervisor after she had been pressured to consume too much alcohol in the office and at work events. Jesus Christ, what kind of weirdos you got working in this company? Jesus Christ. I mean, don't they have like fucking sex offender registry? Can't you check the damn sex offender registry? Well, of course, because most of them are fucking bugmen.
Even investigations. Has there ever been a police investigation?
Nope, not to my knowledge. There's been federal investigations, but that's about it.
She said shit. Why haven't they figured out to ignore that shit until they actually get the actual investigation started?
I agree. I think they should have a police investigation to make sure everything is above board because, you know, craftivists, you know how it is in the workplace. If they say one word, then you're guilty without no evidence, no due process, no nothing.
They have to be locked up for that shit.
Exactly. So apparently the female employee reported the incidents to Sledgehammer's HR department and other supervisors, but nothing happened, blah-de-da-de-da-de-da-de-da. So, you know what? I don't want to say she's wrong, but I'm going to cast a little bit of doubt with that one. Considering everything that's been happening in the past few years. But yeah. Also says Mr. Kotick has been subpoenaed in an SEC investigation into how the company handled reports of misconduct and disclosed them to the public. And we made this report like way back in September. And yeah. So what Mr. Kotick knew about the alleged incidents is what he told other employers, etc. It's part of that probe. Yeah. at least try to make sure the guy actually did the egregious shit. You know what I mean? But of course, we live in the era of Pound Me Too. So basically, yeah. Now, and like I said, this is exactly why I keep saying, folks, you need to do your due diligence when hiring people. You never know when you got a freaking Harridan on the loose or a bug ban, because then they fuck up your shit. So yeah. So it basically goes into the history of this whole situation, and Jesus Christ, there's a lot of shit to take in there, but in short, the stockholders aren't happy. But there is someone else that isn't happy, and this could be a pivotal problem here. First off, drink for Kotaku.
Because of course.
Phil Spencer is disturbed by what's going on over at Activision, and it looks like he's gonna take his parachute and get the fuck out of that sinking ship.
Phil Spencer. That's a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah. Now, Phil Spencer. He's basically the head PR guy over at Microsoft, and he basically said that this type of behavior has no place in our industry, saying he was disturbed and deeply troubled. Well, I'm glad there's someone with some freaking integrity.
I bet you Microsoft got shit in their stuff as well.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, as I said before, I think the entire Western gaming industry is fucking dirty right now.
I bet you Microsoft got some dirty shit in their closets, and they're just saying that the virtue signal said they compared the look to good guys.
Oh yeah,
when in reality, they're not.
Oh yeah, this is them trying to cover their ass. I mean,
Activision.
Yeah.
I hate buying.
Well, but
sexist because the last person who he got sexist with was a stewardess in his private jet.
Ooh.
And from what I heard, he tried to go a little grab ass on her. She sued.
Oh.
She won.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think they settled.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that In Living Color sketch from back in the day. I bet you Loomis Simmons is probably a multi-billionaire because of this shit. Yeah. Just down 555, pinch a booty.
Now.
Yeah.
With that stewardess case.
Yeah, that's true. And also, wasn't Bobby Kotick on...
They actually gave a shit.
Yeah. But there is another thing. Wasn't Bobby Kotick on a certain guy's black book?
This book?
Yep.
Yeah, we're not trying for this dude. He's pretty fucking nasty.
Yeah, really. I'm surprised no one has squealed about that shit yet. Seeing that Kotick is in hot water, if there's anything to nail him on this fucking Lolita Island shit, yeah. If the time is right to hit him on this Lolita Island shit, on this Epstein shit, this is the time right now. The guy's on the ropes, and I'm willing to bet they're gonna play. But you want to know why that? I don't think they want to play that card because it exposes a lot of other people.
Oh no, we would expose them.
Oh
we
yeah.
Expose everyone else.
Yep, and then everyone will be in trouble. And I'll be sitting back here eating some damn popcorn.
I think Bill Gates is on that list too.
I think so too. Why do you think Melinda went Splitsville?
As well.
Yep. But there is a little bit bad news in favor of Kotick. Because check this out. Apparently the zero tolerance policy does not apply to Kotick. Jesus fucking Christ. By the way, drink for Eurogamer.
That's $500 million to retire or, just accept being laid off.
Yeah, take the golden parachute and get out of here, Kotick. What you got to load?
And then he's going to go on the same yacht, and he's just going to party all day and all night,
Yeah.
drink fine wine, and smack some more asses.
Exactly. But I do have a theory what's going to happen. I do have a sort of a prediction what's going to happen. Why do I get the feeling Kotick is going to try to take Activision with him?
You wouldn't be far off.
Yeah, I mean,
Why you take out the one fucking faction that's actually on your side?
Yeah. Now, in my opinion, like I said, if believe me, if I was a slime bag like Kotick, and then I'm dealing with all this shit, he says, "Okay, motherfuckers, I might go down, but I'm gonna take the company with it." And you know what? Good. Activision's been churning out a lot of trash for decades.
This is just being honest straight from the heart. Why would he go after Activision when they literally done nothing to him other than make him money and do exactly what they tell him to do? I mean, does exactly what he tells them to do. Versus Blizzard, who started all this shit, who brought in this mess, and is now dragging him down.
It's very simple.
It makes more sense to destroy Blizzard and keep Activision alive.
Yeah, it's very simple. The fucking detritus want to take over the company. That's what I think is going on.
I just think detritus comes from fucking Blizzard, not Activision.
Yeah, but
Activision was trying to actually, remind these fuckers, hey, we're here to make a profit. Slow down with your Activision shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, I think it's just like every other Western company. There's always there's a bunch of fucking craptivists, there's wokies and all this crap. Always hiding, especially in the fucking human resource department.
This is why you never go public, people.
Nope.
Go public, don't take investors.
No. Never do that. Especially if you're an entertainment company. Don't ever do that.
So has my voice quality improved, or it's still the same?
Well, you're coming in a little bit better. But moving on. It's time to have some fun, gentlemen. Because you know what it's time for, right? Yeah, come on, you know what it's time for, right?
Oh, it's that time already?
Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the ever-continuing adventures of Florida Man!
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke you broke. Love lies
Lord, why would I go in here with a gator?
No recollection of that happening at all.
Well, this store sells some good liquor.
Yeah, with our special manatee buddies. And our favorite scaly boy. Here's how you do it, scaly boy. Don't bite my hand off. Alright. So, first on the list tonight is a little bit of irony in Wisconsin. And it's from our old friends at the Boone!
Can I just say something?
Yes.
I like to do a little impression.
What?
I like to be a bull that witnessed this event mixed with Vader. And I mean Darth Vader.
Oh, God. I think I know where you're going with this.
Oh,
Oh, my word. So,
sorry, I had that in my thoughts.
well,
I'm like, oh, I gotta use this.
yeah. So, anyway. A cow died Monday evening after it was struck by a milk truck in southwestern Wisconsin. Oh, boy.
You.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I can hear you.
The collision occurred in Livingston, Wisconsin. According to a statement from Grant County Sheriff Nathan Dreckman, and by the way, it's southwestern Wisconsin, which I have no freaking idea about that area. I mean, I'm more familiar with southeastern Wisconsin. But, according to Nathan Dreckman, William Litticoat, 52, of Mineral Point, was driving the milk truck eastbound just after 6:40 p.m. when he hit the animal, which wandered onto the road, according to Channel 3000. Now, Litticoat wasn't injured, but the cow had an owner, so apparently I think it was a runaway cow. It was Bob Vosberg of Platteville, and the truck sustained minor damage, and it was still drivable. So, pretty much a good ending for all involved, except if you're the cow.
Poor cow.
Well, that's okay. At least his sacrifice will not be in vain, as we shall consume him for our hamburgers and steaks.
I just had the juiciest burger earlier today that put me in the biggest coma of my life.
Oh, you got the itis, did ya?
Dude, if you ever come down to Atlanta, you need to go to this place called the Tucker Meat Market. Best burgers ever.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind, man. But, well, at least hopefully hope he ends up ends up as a fine steak. Granted, of course, that supply issues don't get in the way. Now, yeah, well, it's local meat, so I don't. It's just there's a lot of trucking problems, but anyway. Well, our next story will be is about a home wrecker, but a Florida man home wrecker. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, just some silly ass home wrecker story. Some trailer park trash gets into a fight and blah de da de da sleeps with another woman. Oh, remember, this is the Florida Man segment.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your dog.
Especially hide your dog.
Hide your cat. Hide your catfish too.
Especially hide your dog, because Florida man humps dog, then attacks owner when confronted. Oh my fucking word.
Fido. Fido didn't deserve that shit.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Okay, so a Milton man has been arrested after a fight that allegedly started when the man was caught humping someone's dog, according to the arrest report. John Miller, 33 years old, is charged with domestic violence, battery, domestic violence, aggravated assault, and criminal mischief. Criminal mischief, that's like an understatement there.
You know that dog is traumatized for life.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, so he caught a hunter dog. When the owner confronted him, he said Miller attacked him, punching him in the head and the upper body, leaving red marks and cuts, according to the sheriff's office. The victim said that Miller destroyed items in the house and the garage door. He also said he also grabbed a knife, threatened to kill him, leaving in fear of his and his mother's life. Oh my God. So 2 people were at risk. Now, here's what shocks me. A $7,000 bond? Huh? Probably might be jobless or something. I think bath salts might be involved, but still. You're gonna let him off with seven grand?
To make sure he gets locked up in jail. You said that's bail. You said bail, right?
Yeah, bond. Yeah, seven grand. I mean, that's low.
Maybe he's poor.
Yeah, then again, that could be it. I mean, probably couldn't find a job worth the shit.
Caught humping a dog. Pretty sure this guy doesn't have a stable job.
Most likely. Probably spends too much on freaking drugs. Heroin, bath salts, alcohol, you name it.
Case. He probably got drugged up, thought that dog was a woman, and now Fido needs some therapy.
Yep. Good God. But hey, that's Florida for you.
Dog is going to be looking at humanity in a whole new, different, horrific light.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
That dog will never drop a soap in front of a human being ever again.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can't really drop the soap if you're a dog. Jesus.
He was using expression.
Oh. Anyway, moving on here. Well, as you all know, to make this show is made possible by the magic of OBS. And OBS had gotten a bit of a row with Streamlabs. And the cause of this was... It seems Streamlabs was trying to swagger jack OBS. Yeah. So...
company Streamlabs try to fucking copy off.
Oh, yeah. So, the story goes
YouTube's
like...
already picking that up, and YouTubers are always pointing out, hey, OBS is not the only one Streamlabs is copying off. They're copying off all these other companies.
Mm-hmm.
Which should tell you there's no creative bone in Streamlabs. If anything, you need to get your ass off from Streamlabs and go to these other companies.
Oh, definitely.
Because that's where the talent's at.
Yep.
Got issues with Streamlabs? Ditch it and go for these companies.
Exactly. Now, let's start the timeline here, okay? Streamlabs actually reached out to OBS to try to get permission from them. OBS basically they said no, but they said fuck you, we're doing it anyway, and then they filed a trademark. Now they basically told them in private, told Streamlabs in private, knock this shit off, but they've simply refused. So OBS decided to take their case public. Yeah, so... And the problem was they didn't want to get confusion between them and Streamlabs. And then you have volunteers. It's a whole old clusterfuck right there. But the funny thing is this is what gets me here. Legally, they had obeyed the terms of the GPL, but they've repeatedly disregarded the spirit of open source and of giving back. So basically, Streamlabs, they were engaged in some shady shit, trying to go around some loopholes and what have you.
shooting, all the more reason why you need to avoid Streamlabs.
Oh yeah, stream.
And
Yeah,
I could honestly not blame OBS for calling out on that shit. I cannot blame anyone for making a YouTube show just pointing it out how much of a filth Streamlabs really is. Even their former employees are coming out now.
oh yeah, yeah. Streamlabs. I mean, whoever's running that company, believe me, they should be trebucheted into the ocean. But
I'm concerned, we've basically done enough damage to Streamlabs to
yeah,
basically shut everything down.
oh definitely. Now, Streamlabs pretty much confirmed they got caught. So here is their apology letter. We're taking immediate action to remove OBS from our name. Streamlabs' OBS is built on top of the OBS open source platform. It's also open source. Our code is publicly available. Oh, you know what? I am pressing X on that one. We take responsibility for our actions and will support the community. Pressing X on that one. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh yeah, they showed their ass. They got a little brazen with us. Then OBS decided, you know what? We're gonna lay our case out to the public, and it's like, oh, we're sorry.
All OBS asks is, please don't use our name.
Exactly. I mean, how
Streamlabs can help itself.
call it? Yeah. It's simple. It's like
Streamlabs. That's all they need to stick with.
Yeah.
Streamlabs.
Yeah, they got their own
they
fucking
got
brand.
Yesterday.
Yeah, so they got a Swagger Jacker brand. It reminds me of.
Which is weird because if you put the dishes together, it says slobs.
Yeah, they're trying to get a cute nickname for it, but slobs. That's something I wouldn't go for.
Slobbing. Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's like
Ew.
it's like having an acronym called SCAT. Yeah. You do not want your acronym to be spelled SCAT. Good God.
Can you imagine going after an acronym that basically reads as jizz?
Yeah, really. Well,
It's
now
like these people don't even have their head in the ground.
of course
Well, Oh, what's the worst that could happen? We're going to our company as slobs.
Yeah, really. I mean, what's inside that cranium instead of a brain? A freaking hamster Is it powered by a fucking hamster wheel?
Looking at him like, why? Why? OBS was doing you a favor by telling you no.
Yeah, but you just had to step in the bear trap anyway. But this reminds me, you ever seen that movie American Gangster?
Yep.
Well, there's a scene. Basically, it's this scene where Frank Lucas meets up with Nicky Barnes because Nicky was using the Blue Magic brand to sell his fucking heroin. So he had to basically had to come into his club and basically say, "You need to knock this shit off. That's my brand. If your shitty product is tainting my brand, then you know what? It's gonna fuck me in the ass too." So you know what? Streamlabs, considering your products, you might as well call it. You might as well call your little platform. Let's see, streaming dog shit.
I was going to say they should have just named themselves Copycat because that's all they do. They copy after others.
Yeah, you're like that kid. You're like that dumb jock in high school that basically you're trying to take a test and this fool looks over your shoulder and tries to copy your fucking work.
Okay, especially for the geek. He's looking over the geek's shoulder. He's like, "Oh, what's his math problem? What's his 2 + 2?"
This is why I say it should be okay to carry tasers with you in school, just in case you get this problem.
Just do the arithmetic, bitch.
Yeah. Fucking clowns. But yeah. Seriously, Streamlabs, don't do this shit. Really. You're already on thin ice. You know what? I got a better idea. I think since we're talking about people copying off of people's paper and they getting caught from it, you know what I need to do? I think it's time to take him to the principal's office.
Now take your ass on down to Oshag Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
Well, yep. Next up. Now, a few weeks ago, I was going to talk about this, but we decided to talk about the ESG shit going on instead. But, wow. It seems we might have a situation in the Rust set saying that our accident involving Alec Baldwin isn't such an accident after all.
What do you mean?
Now, remember a few weeks ago that Alec Baldwin decided to take the Brandon Lee challenge and not following any gun safety protocols and sadly kill a cinematographer.
Those boats would magically appear in the barrels?
Jesus Christ.
No, seriously, how the fuck did those boats get in there?
That's what I want to know. But whatever's going on, no one was practicing any sort of gun safety. And now, granted that they were having sort of labor disputes on the set, but then again, that's on fucking Alec Baldwin's ass. But
Yeah, but let's get to the video. Why are people suspecting this is an actual murder case?
yeah, they might think this was probably intentional. But let's have a read here. Now, according to this one, this person filed a lawsuit on Wednesday. She says that I saw Alec going through his movement with the gun for the camera, said Mamie Mitchell, the script supervisor on set who called 911 when Baldwin shot and killed Hutchins. I was holding my script in my left hand and had taken out my iPhone and opened up my photos to check the continuity on his shirt and vest. There's explosion, deafening loud gunshot. What the fuck? I was stunned. I heard someone moaning, and I turned around and my director was falling backwards and holding his upper body. And I turned around toward Alec and saw Helena going down to the left of me. And oh god, guess who she got for her fucking attorney? Oh god. Gloria fucking Allred.
Enough from the clown!
God, I hate that bitch. That is a red flag. Mamie, of all the lawyers you could have hired, you brought in Gloria fucking Allred. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
I thought this was probably a police investigation.
Yeah, it is, and I know Alec Baldwin's not out of the woods yet. There could be some manslaughter charges in his future. Who knows? But still, seriously, if you want credibility to your story, don't hire Gloria Allred as your lawyer. And now your story has become sus. Jesus Christ! So in the suit. Yeah, Gloria Allred is one of the hackiest lawyers you can ever hire. Well, except for Krause and Binger.
Who hired her again?
Yeah.
Who hired her again?
Yeah, Mamie Mitchell, the one who's accusing Alec Baldwin of intentionally shooting her. I mean, it's possible that she might be trying to get a freaking probably a book deal or some shit like this. But you know what? When one hires Gloria Allred as a lawyer, that again, it raises red flags. So yeah, so
now I'm kind of wondering, did this Mitchell guy fucking loaded with the gun before everyone decided to check out on it and not really check out on it?
Yeah, it's like nobody. It's like no one's got at the time. It's like no one had any sort of base rudimentary knowledge of guns or gun safety. And the sad part is these are the same morons that wants everyone to turn in their guns because mass shootings.
Well, we have complete fucking miracles, like Kyle Rittenhouse fucking showing off how to actually properly handle a gun.
Yeah. Have you seen all the pictures there? He kept his finger on the trigger, had his low ready, and the sad part is now they're still deliberating over it, probably because some dumb fuck Karen, who probably doesn't know a goddamn thing about firearms, is just...
I think the jury is honestly scared for their lives because MSNBC decided to follow the jury bus. I think MSNBC tried to,
try to taint the jury. Try to taint the jury because they know if Rittenhouse is found innocent, it's going to be Sandman times 100.
They're taking their sweet time because I think they're honestly scared.
They should be, because after that whole shit with Virginia, believe me, people have had enough of this shit.
The jury's terrified, and I don't blame them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Kyle's innocent.
Of course he is. It was made obvious. I mean, I'm surprised they haven't arrived at that conclusion yet. But like I said, I think that Karen is just striking the. I think it's being a crap activist, and maybe she's the one that maybe.
Karen doing crap to this shit. But I honestly think the majority of the jury are just scared for their lives.
I believe so too. I mean, I would hold my ground if I was on that jury.
Okay, we know for a fact he's innocent. Do we just let him go or put him on a lesser charge so they can leave us alone?
Yeah, but still, I
think that's the real discussion.
Well, the thing is, you sacrifice one, they're gonna ask for another. They're gonna ask for another sacrifice eventually.
But you try telling that to the jury right now.
I don't know, man. If I was one of the jury, I'd be like saying, I'm sharpening my blade, I'm loading my gun, and any of these fucking clowns come into my front yard, they're
on the hot seat.
I'm gonna.
All the Rambo talk means shit.
Yeah, no shit. Anyway, so getting back to the story here, getting a little off the rails here. Alec Baldwin intentionally, without just cause or excuse, cocked and fired a loaded gun, even though the upcoming scene to be filled did not call for the cocking and firing of a firearm. I don't know about you, and believe me, I think Occam's razor says that Alec Baldwin was just an idiot that doesn't know jack shit about weapons, and he's just did a stupid mistake. Okay? Yeah, really. But I think in this. Oh yeah. Now, what I do think now the fact that the whole cause was a little bit flimsy, and then you hired Gloria Allred to represent you. That's a little bit sus there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was the one that lowered the gun. Because he knew how much of a chump these other people are, and how stupid they are, how unprofessional they are, and how they're willing to fucking shoot things without really fucking thinking of it.
Of course. Well,
but
yeah.
Didn't even check his own gun. Yeah. Who fucking does that?
Well, but I do have one thing to say to her if she turns out to be fibbing, and Alec Baldwin, and hell, for the rest of the Russ cast that probably doesn't know, that probably didn't do shit about this to avoid this situation. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
What's up?
Who's been quiet?
Yo, Coops, you there, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Damn. It's like you're starting to fall asleep again. Anyway. Moving on.
Are you okay, Coops?
I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay. Paradox. We don't bullshit when we see it. So apparently, they're happy with the progress on Bloodlines 2, but we still don't know who's developing it. Oh, my word. You know, right now, this is what describes Paradox with Bloodlines 2.
Are we ready? I guess not.
Yep, I guess not.
Well, I knew it was going to be trash when they invited all the fucking woke people to develop the game.
Oh yeah, now they're paying for it. So.
I mean, they didn't have the balls of doing any fucking serious content that was featured in the first game.
Yeah, really. I mean, at this point, I'll be satisfied with a copy pasta job. By the way, this comes as a service of VG 24/7, so drink. Anyway. So.
All of White Wolf, all of World of Darkness, Onyx Path, Paradox, it's all been circling down the fucking brain.
Oh, yeah, not just
so
any
when
brain.
I saw this article, I'm like, yes, a time to rant about this shit.
Yeah. Well, like I said, but let's read. Before we do that, let's take a look at this. So, yeah, they've lost their narrative lead, its creative director, and it's been delayed and delayed and delayed. And it's been subject to scrutiny after veteran writer and narrative designer Chris Avallone, drink, had all the content he created for the game removed after some serious sexual harassment allegations were made against him. Oh boy. Reset the fucking clock. Well. So they still remain confident in the project despite all this shit. Because one investor asked, any news on Bloodlines 2 or its developer? They basically said, the new developer is doing quite well and we are happy with the progress of the project now. But it's still quite some time before we can start talking about release dates.
Bullshit!
Didn't they just say we don't know who's developing the game yet.
Yeah, really. And now you're just, like I said, I think they're just feeding the investors full of shit.
I think so too.
Again, this is why you don't take your company public, folks. The problem here is they don't want. The problem is Paradox doesn't want to lose money, and now that it looks like there's like so many freaking fill in the blanks with Bloodlines 2. Now the investors are starting to ask questions, and rightly so.
It's true. Didn't Paradox spend like millions of dollars to get their IP from CCP?
Yeah, really. Hey, what are you gonna?
And CCP fucking dropped the ball on that one too, because they keep draining out all the employees and resources from the vampire MMO they were supposed to do, but they never fucking achieved.
Of course.
So they dropped the fucking IP off at Paradox. So like, hey, give us some money so we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think they're trying. I think they basically just want to say, let's sell this and just wash our hands, wipe our hands clean of this.
Yeah, CCP pretty much fucked over White Wolf completely.
Well, then again, White Wolf's full of got issues of their own, and their affiliates.
This was before the issue started to really show itself. And trust me, I've been playing the New World of Darkness, or as they like to call it now, the Chronicles of Darkness, for a solid decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I'm talking about here.
Oh yeah. So apparently they go on with their bullshit story. We prefer to give the studio a situation where they can focus fully on the game development and not having to address fans reaching out to them. So therefore we have so far not disclosed the name of the studio, and we are very happy to keep it that way for still some time. Oh, you are full of shit!
Bullshit!
Because everything went to shit.
Just do
and
yourself
you allowed it to go to shit, Paradox.
Yeah, this was 100% on you, Paradox. Just cancel the game and be done with it. You fucked up.
How is the original writer, who's known for making awesome stories, but you never allowed him to write a single story for number 2. Instead, you just use him as like some fucking headpiece to make the game sound good, but he doesn't do any actual writing for it. And I know this because he wrote an article about that himself, complaining, hey, they just hired me to be a fucking mouthpiece.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't even want my writing talent. They just said, hey, we got all these wokesters to do it for us. You just have to just say the game's good.
Yep, and they couldn't even do that shit. Well, like I said... Yeah.
That was one of the highlights of the first game because it had a great story. It's just... everything else just went to shit.
No kidding. Yeah. Well, all I have to say right now is the shit show continues over at Paradox. So
you can write that company off.
Oh, definitely. Anything in the West you can write off. Here's another company you can write off. Now, you remember when the news came out about GTA the Definitive Edition coming out, I was one of the guys that was cautiously optimistic, and I had a feeling they were gonna fuck this up, right? And all the people that were overdosing on the hopium are saying, "How dare you, man? This is gonna be better than ever." Blah da 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 da. But like I said, first off, the censorship happened, and then you had the fact that it was going to be always online. There were so many red flags going in with this game. But you know what?
I was wrong.
Yes, sir. Guess what? You freaking stands. Fuck you. I was right.
Fuck you, I was right, 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 fuck you, I was right.
What's up?
Is Razor Fist okay with us using that?
I don't think he cares. I don't think he cares though. But like I said, I really. By the way, you've listened, man. I appreciate you retweeting this, retweeting the that tweet early today. But anyway, what GTA the Trilogy has a Metacritic aggregate score of 0.5. Let me read that again. GTA the Trilogy has a Metacritic aggregate score of 0.5. Oy vey.
Given the shit that was actually going on, I believe it. Because I've seen the new and improved graphics of the trilogy. And then I saw...
It ain't anything special.
Huh?
It ain't anything special.
Well, yeah, let me finish with my sarcasm, please. But I was saying, then I saw... Well, I saw what the modders did. The modders just blowing the fuckers right out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, holy shit. You see what they did to that woman? The modders?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. They did a fantastic job. It looked like you're playing... It looked like you were playing GTA 4, basically.
They made her look like a woman. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, really. But
and
what
then
did...
we see the trilogy, and she looks like some brown... She looked like that's a Chicago mayor.
Yeah, she looked like Lori Lightfoot. A cross between a fish and Lori Lightfoot.
Oh,
Good Lord Almighty. So... But as I said before, you know, Rockstar, as you already know, a lot of their OGs, they flew the coop. And they saw what happened with CD Projekt. Yeah.
And they activated now.
Exactly. I mean, it's become a cow for Take-Two now. But here's the thing. Yeah, they looked at it.
My company was owned by Take-Two right now.
Yeah, they looked at CD Projekt Red and saw how bungled their release was, which I will concede that this is more because of upper management meddling. But it seems like Take-Two looked at this as like, Rockstar, make me a shittier game. Yep. And here's what the thing was. They expected people to just eat it up like good little consumers. And of course, anybody who asked questions about it, well...
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
Fuck no.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're not fucking consuming product. Fuck that shit. But yeah.
Fuck, it looks like trash.
It looks like double trash. Oh, did you see that video where I think it was GTA 3? Where the car kept swerving and swerving and swerving, and as it swerved, the car got bigger.
I have not.
Yeah, go look for it on Twitter.
Check that out later.
Go look for it on Twitter, man. It is such a fucking shit show. But yeah. It's a good thing that I backed up.
Oh, just taking bodies and everything. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, it's a good thing that I backed. Yeah.
How did they fuck up that much?
Yeah. But like I said, it's a good thing I backed up both of the original the OG games, because I would hype because
which,
I
by
would.
the way, thank you once again, either SX2
or just look for the PC port, by selling the high seas. That's pretty much because now they've abandoned they've pretty much taken the OG shit out the market. That's abandonware. So, pardon?
Was abandonware legal?
Yep. If they take it off the market, it's pretty much abandonware. But of course there is one slight problem. I mean, yeah, you played some of the OG versions, and hell, you can get mods for it, and like I said, you'll still get a better experience than the definitive edition. But one slight problem though, and I'm convinced that Take-Two is doing this out of spite. Yep. GTA mod site hit with DMCA claims on GTA 4 files. Oh my god. Oh my word. You know what?
Leave the modders alone. They're not trying to fucking take away your money.
Oh! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! You have fucked up now! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up! Now you fucked up!
So, anyway, so the mod hosting site LibertyCity.net announced that Take-Two Interactive sent DMCA claims and forced them to remove 3 files, 2 mods, and a regular save file. I wonder if they sent thugs over to their houses. It's fucking disgusting, man.
This is fucking stupid. Everyone should know that.
Yeah. You see, this is why they wanted to get rid of Leslie Benzies, because otherwise it would keep them from doing stupid shit like this. I swear to God, it's like, the question I have to say is, does Strauss Zelnick belong to some sort of mafia or something? Because that's what I'm starting to think right now. I'm starting to think that...
I just know they need to fucking stop it.
Well, Take-Two's been doing this shit for God knows how long, and I'm surprised they haven't. Oh my God! Someone's gonna get nailed for that shit. It's ridiculous. But still, so
after Take-Two basically makes the PlayStation 2 era Grand Theft Auto games look worse than they did back at the PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
This is why I say they better not. Maybe it's a good thing they're not making GTA 6, because with these fucking hacks at the helm, God knows what's gonna happen.
GTA 5.
Yeah, really. But anyway, now that we got all the news out of the way, it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event of the evening. Con Hogan, play us in. Alright. Now, for this main event, we have to talk about BattleTech. Now, I'll be honest with you. I am not familiar with BattleTech. Okay, I've heard of the game. I've seen a bit of the cartoon show back in the day. And I've heard Razor Fist go on and on about fucking BattleTech. He loves him some BattleTech. But what triggered... Yeah.
I think I only played the role-playing game once.
Oh.
And that was because everyone in the group got bored and wanted to try something new. And then we forgot about it.
Well, that's fair enough. But, what caused this was, as you already know, Games Workshop has been in some deep doo-doo. We're talking neck deep in doo-doo. And a lot of people
understand as tabletop now.
Yes.
We lost Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
We're losing Warhammer.
Yep.
Now these fuckers are going after BattleTech.
Yeah, but let me finish
that.
that.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Someone's got to put the foot down somewhere.
Yeah. Now, like I said, you have a lot of people trying to flee the sinking ship that is 40K. And it's shameful, too, because 40K's lore is that's just pure Chad energy. And it's...
and its fantasy version deserves so much better.
Oh, yeah. It's a long runner series, but it doesn't get the respect it deserves. But then again, it's run by Games Workshop. And they are complete clowns at this point. So, the solution to all this was, you know what? Let's jump onto BattleTech. But unfortunately, there's a lot of freaking hangers-on that are a lot worse than Clanner scum. And of course, they attacked our home planet. Oy, Gavolt.
This map is heavy metal, and its flag is the red, white, and blue, motherfuckers.
So, someone named Flash Frame, or whoever the 85, or whoever the fuck this clown is, they got fucking pronouns in their goddamn profile, by the way, as you can see right through the archive. Oh boy, this is gonna be hell. Now, apparently they have like a bunch of transsexual issues in a thread, so basically it reads off like a thesis. And they basically tried to cancel a MechWarrior Online GM. So of course, they sent this information. Yeah. So of course, they sent that information out to that hack Jim Sterling. That guy needs to be in a straitjacket. Kotaku, and of course, Crier. Fucking drink for all three of those assholes. So it goes on basically that apparently he wants to go after PGI President Russ Bullock. Through this in the Jeep doc, and basically trying to more whining, more complaining, more whining and complaining. Then they call victim blaming. Basically, they're bringing this fool's bringing out all the fucking greatest hits. Yeah, I can hear you only slightly, but yes. Anyway. No. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to project your voice though. Anyway. But apparently, some of the screenshots they're talking about the mod in question, and yeah, it's one of these. This is basically what this fool's doing.
Unlike you, I don't waste all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching and bitching. You know something? You know something? And bitching and bitching and bitching. Are you bitching?
God damn. But seriously. But of course, I'm reading down here, and apparently one of the people that got tagged in this, they're saying, I do not work for PGI or speak for them, right? But I'm just loving some of the responses. Of course, why the hell would you tag Sid Alpha for this? You know he's gonna shit on you for this, right?
Justine.
Still can't hear. Well, I can barely hear you. But this is one of my favorite ones. Did you remember to feed the cat? Oh my god. Yeah. But of course, we got a bunch of jagoffs. Then of course, yeah. You can tell there's the backlash is pretty nuclear right there. Oh, such a worthy cause. You'll be remembered in the history books of righteousness.
Justine, did you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay, the mic is not working then.
Huh. $60 down the toilet, huh?
In that thing.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, really.
Hey, can you hear me loud and clear now?
Yes, I can. So anyway, this guy's, yeah, he's getting some praise, but this guy's overall getting ass blasted. But yeah. Yeah, basically nice.
My volume is down all throughout this episode. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm trying to talk. I was basically talking to myself the whole fucking stream. Which would be funny, but pretty much in short, now you got this problem. This is what we call the foot in the door. Because if you acquiesce to them on this one, they're gonna keep going and then keep going and then keep going. It's the same old tactics they pull on any franchise. And it eventually turns to shit. It's already happened with D&D. It's already happened with Pathfinder. And a lot of other countless tabletop games and And even though 40K
happening with Cat Potter since day one, Aaron.
Yeah, I know that. Well, but and even though 40K didn't have that much of a problem, but Games Workshop shot themselves in the foot. So that was 100% self-inflicted.
They didn't just shoot themselves in the foot. They shot themselves in the leg, in the head, in the arms, right in the balls. Everywhere they could fucking shoot, they shot.
Yeah. But now the good news of all this. Because of this event plus a few other events, well, someone's leading the charge in the pushback, and it is none other than the excellence of elocution himself, Razor Fist. Yes. And he put out a video talking about this shit. Now I'm not gonna play this for you. You could go check it out yourself. It's a great rant video. But basically, they attacked his home planet as well. And now, you know the saying, no guts, no galaxy? Well, in this case, no guts, no game. So, a lot of the Razor Force, a lot of the fans of Battletech, even one of the writers of, I believe, in one of the Battletech stories, I recently followed him. Damn, the pushback is pretty nuclear with this one. This is with a franchise that has a long and storied lore. Like, you ever checked out their lore? It reads like goddamn War and Peace.
I've not really read into the lore that much.
Yeah, it's a lot. Let's just say, if you do get a chance, well, strap in. It's gonna be a while. And bring some lunch.
Yeah. One of the Razor Fist episodes, Razor Fist pretty much said, if you think the lore of Warhammer 40K is deep, you don't know what the fuck you don't know. You haven't read Battletech yet.
Yeah, like I said, Battletech is
it's so much deeper.
Yeah, a lot of flavor text. Woo. I'm sure if you made a lore book of Battletech, it would be a 3-volume set at least.
Come on. You know, in the Warhammer 40K lore, they made novels after fucking novels.
Oh yeah.
If Battletech is so much bigger, it wouldn't be just a book series. It'd be several hundreds of book series.
Yep. I mean, yeah, you could create a franchise that'll probably make Harry Potter money like 50 times over.
Well, if they're lucky. If they are in fact lucky.
Yes. But anyway, so he's pretty much raised the battle flag and try to get these commie scum out of Battletech. And like I said, at this point, you'd rather deal with the fucking clanners than these clowns.
Oh shit. The clanners don't exist. These
Yeah,
clowns do.
Yep. I'm sorry, sir, but we don't let journalists into heaven. But, yeah. But, yeah.
I'm going to talk to you after this show is over with.
Yeah, but anyway.
That mic's been pissing me off.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Coops, you got anything to add about this shit?
I have no dog in this fight, unfortunately.
Yeah. Now, the reason I made this the main event was...
all easy. Oops.
Yeah. Now, the reason I made this the main event is because I want to stress the importance of gatekeeping your hobbies. Because these freaking parasites are everywhere now, and you got to make sure that your shit is locked down. Otherwise, they're gonna be ruined and then scattered to the four winds. Just look at the list. Look at Star Wars. Look at Star Trek. Look at Marvel. Hell, I'll give you another example. Harry Potter. Like I said, they basically unpersoned the creator.
Oh, you got get your IPs. You got to make your own, and you got to lock them down nice and tight within your own fortress.
Exactly. I mean, don't sell them. Don't. I mean, allow for a few allowances, and basically, you have to be very protective of your IP. Otherwise,
well, let's make one thing loud and clear. Yeah. I don't mind if SJWs buy my work, because that's money to me.
Yeah.
What I do mind is when they try to dictate what my work should be, which they'll never have it their way.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
It's very, very simple. If you don't like my shit, then don't play my shit. Very simple. Don't try to ruin my shit. Because if you ruin my shit, then there's going to be trouble.
Which they can't really ruin your shit at all, because they have no influence over you.
Exactly. And
they have none. They can't get you fired. They can't get you canceled.
Mm-hmm. And this is the key,
They
folks.
can't fire me. They can't get me canceled.
Yeah, unless
I'm safe. You're safe.
Yeah, and to keep it that way, you gotta make sure you gotta do a lot of things. Don't take your shit public. Don't sell it to any big company. I don't care how much money they offer you. Say no.
No to investors. No to becoming a public company.
No.
That's how they get in.
That's right. And like I said,
and when you hire people, don't wait for them to come over and ask for a job. No, do your own hiring by headhunting.
Due diligence.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Pick
I said,
people that you want.
Yeah. Like
Don't let people come to you. You go to people, especially people that you want.
Yeah.
People you can trust. People you know that ain't gonna fuck you over or do some woke shit.
Yeah, I mean, a good example of what could happen if you don't do that, well, look what happened with Martina Markota. I mean, the guy wasn't woke, but he was a fucking grifting little bastard. Basically trying to make money off her name without making her even a tertiary character. Or better yet,
That's awful.
Yeah. I have another example, too. You remember a game called River City Ransom Underground that was released a few years ago?
Yeah.
It was a great game, in my opinion. And the music was fucking fantastic. Only one small problem. The composer of said music was a fucking clown. Apparently his brain snapped or something, and he started suing the game, basically trying to take it off Steam. And what they had to do was they had to bring in another composer, and they put in my opinion, boilerplate music. Again, I thought the music for the original version was fantastic, but it's a shame the composer was a fucking nut.
Hey, can we give up an example of someone who's the exact opposite?
Well, there's not many examples, but I think.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about, though, because we worked with him, and he makes fantastic art.
Yes, that's right. Again, this is what I'm doing. This is what I'll give you a good example. Will be, of course, my project. Of course, don't forget. You can check. I do have the links to it in the description. Go check it out. But what I did was, again, I did my due diligence. I brought in people that I know I wasn't gonna have a problem with. So I checked out Nick Trinidad. He was cool. Pablo Romero, I know he's cool. And he put together some great artwork for yours truly. And like I said, once this thing gets to the ground, I will be calling upon their services once again. And anyone that I asked to work on this project, I will be looking them over before I even give a shot. I mean, yeah, there will be some models that probably I do want to base characters on, but like I said, if all goes, I mean, this is why I'm not going to do like exact copies of them, but I will do like something close to them, close enough to the point where I know I'm not going to get fucked over for likeness rights. You know what I mean? But like I said, I am going to be doing my due diligence, and if, like I said, these people decide to get testy with me, well, let's just say there are ways I can utilize to make sure they don't screw with my shit. And that's the key, folks. And that's a lesson for you, creatives. Do your due diligence when bringing people into your projects. Because if you don't, you'll be sorry.
Yeah, you're going to get fucked right in the ass. And you don't want that.
Without any Vaseline.
And it's going to feel like your ass is on fire. Like straight out of the pits of hell.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Well.
Yeah, it's going to be like that scene where the soccer player, steam is literally coming out of his ass.
Yep.
They had to grab a bucket to pour it down.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that Beavis and Butthead episode where his ass was shooting flames. Of course, we don't know how it happened, but let's just say it pretty much almost burned half the city down. But anyway, I think we can call this for tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about next week. Monday will be another edition of the Shogun's Arcade, and hopefully I won't fuck up the replay like I did last week. Now I haven't really given it some thought yet, but I know for sure I want this to be pretty short. You know, I want this to be take 1, maybe 2 weeks. Okay, because I want to do a couple short ones before I dip my toes back into a fairly long one. Okay, so yeah, that'll be in the cards for Monday. Now we're not going to be doing a Shogun's Tent this Thursday because Thanksgiving. However, we will be doing a special Shogun's Tent Wednesday. Now it's going to depend. Now how it's going to go will depend on if I can get her on, because I've already talked to her through DM, and she seems to be pretty interested in in the topic. If all goes well on Wednesday, we will be bringing on Lady Alchemy herself, Martina Markota. And what we're going to be talking about, we're going to have sort of a end of the month chill stream / art stream, because we're going to be talking about 15 theaters of Chicago's past. Movie palaces that was ran at one time by a group called Balaban and Cats. Now I'll send you the note. I'll send you the links in the theater workshop, Snow, so you can have a look at these theaters, because you just look at the designs of these theaters. They were freaking exquisite, and it was a shame that most of them faced the wrecking ball. Yeah, because those theaters were, you could tell they were not cutting any corners with this shit. It was beautifully designed. Now, yeah, some of these theaters are still.
The buildings in Detroit were used to be like, only now they're in ruins, and they wish they had the wrecking ball in the misery.
Yeah, really. I mean that. Yeah, but I don't like the feeling that that nowadays it's just smash something to 50,000 pieces all the way to the ground and build some postmodern trash on it.
I agree with you. Just saying, some of the buildings in Detroit are so bad that they honestly need to be taken down because they're basically a health hazard.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because God knows none of these people in Detroit want to improve those freaking buildings or restore them. Jesus Christ. I mean, you think some art enthusiasts would do that shit, but I guess Detroit ain't.
Clothes around trees and calling that art.
Yeah, pretty much. Hell, you could turn half the city into a goddamn prairie.
Around a tree.
Yeah.
That's not art. I dressed this tree. It's art. I'm like, bullshit.
But hopefully that will be in the cards for Wednesday. So with that said, thank you, Snowman. Thank you, Coops, for coming into the tent with me this week.
Sorry about the mic issues.
That's fine. That's fine. And I like to thank people here that's watching on the stream or on video. I thank you for joining me. Now, if you enjoy this program, then I ask you, please like, please subscribe, leave a comment, spread the word. Very important. I mean, we're on a new platform. I mean, if you're listening right now, share this shit. Share this shit with your friends, your family, your mother, your girlfriend, your ex, your dog. Hell, share with some I don't know. Share with your scoutmaster.
You're the articles we've seen from this episode.
Yeah, really.
Protect your dogs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, otherwise you'll get some meth head trying to come rape them. But anyway,
protect your dog.
Oh yeah, definitely. So until we once again meet up, so until we set up the tent once again, God bless you. Take care of yourself. Watch your dogs. And hey, it's a nasty world we living out here, so please be careful out there. Mad Shogun